Chapter 5, where because the damn Daleks of Skaro were too much for me, I am the one finishing up this. Yeah, I know we were consistent all the way up to chapter 3, where Elijah goes, Elijah goes. But since I wimped out because the Daleks of Skaro were too much for me, because damn you Daleks, I'm finishing up. Okay, and from what I've been told from Elijah, recap. We have no TARDIS. And no TARDIS, no plan, and about less than 24 hours left to live. So before all reality is destroyed. So it's an 11th hour. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's Matt Smith's first episode, the 11th hour. No TARDIS, no Sonic, no TARDIS, no plan. All before the world is destroyed. Ooh. Okay. This is cool.
Okay. We're in the inner temple of the First, and here she is. Don't try anything rash. She's unbelievably powerful.
Unbelievably powerful? You say it like it was a bad thing. Power, in the right hands, can be beautiful. And you don't have to worry about my omnipotence. After all, Mother knows best. I only wanted what was best for my children. Would you hold that against me? Could you hold that against any parent? The only difference is, I have the power to make my resolve become reality. I will give you a second chance. I will give all living creatures rebirth. And before that rebirth, I ask for only one thing: your death. Universal annihilation in exchange for a brighter tomorrow.
Wow. Talk about tough love.
Yeah, you got that right.
I love you all. Good night.
Now listen here. I was speaking, how rude.
I'm gonna need your help more than ever now, because the universe is hanging by a thread.
Doctor?
The reality virus has deleted the TARDIS interior and wiped out almost everything.
And that's what I mean by no TARDIS.
Almost. And right now, that almost says to me, you can still do this. You can fight it. You can come back. Because this time round, I found out very quickly that sometimes all it really needs is a leap of faith.
Q. Now listen here. You met with reality.
In the land of the living, are you? The doctor filled me in. Turns out she didn't need the Zyton. But she did need you to visit all those places to collect the time crystals. Because she knew the First was watching her. And by extension, watching you.
Those locations were the last things in the First's memory. And so they're virtually the last snatches of reality to be destroyed. I've hidden 3 items, one in each of 3 environments.
The doctor disguised the items, but all of them has something unique about their physical appearance. A clue that suggests they're bound up with the First in some way.
I'll explain later, but when they're placed together, they'll form a device powerful enough to deal with the First. I hope. Because the universe is so fractured, to reach a location that still exists, you just have to visualize it. That's what you've got to do now. I can't help you, because the voice you're hearing now is a simple psychic projection while I keep the First busy.
Okay.
First, you must remember the office from the London laundrette. Let your memories guide us to where we need to go now. I'm losing you.
Annual connections drifting.
No. Oh. God. Well, this is a bit of a clutter. Okay, what do we...
Great. And our neural connection is strengthening. Our optic
I did
connection
not
is
mean to
getting
do
clearer.
that. That was just a
Start
leap of
looking for the
faith.
second piece.
Oh.
You got it.
Oh, they have
We need just one
a
more
symbol on it.
Which means one more memory.
Not the dog. Oh no, please not be the dogs. Please not be the dogs.
What? What do you think you're doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Are you trying to interfere with my plans?
No.
Ignore her. Just find the third object. You did it.
That was not really
One piece of the
hard.
device.
Like, being
I'm gonna
completely
pull you out to the
honest, that was not
temple so we can
hard.
put the three pieces together.
That wasn't really hard.
We're back. Oh. What happened?
A book, a box, and a tablet.
Objects. They're here. But what do we do
A
now?
book, a box, a tablet.
You're too late. Don't you see that? I'm redeeming my children, giving you all a second chance.
Yeah,
Why
see,
would you fight
can you just
against that?
shut up so I can...
Happy Mother's Day.
I think we need some help.
Doctor?
Doctor?
Doc?
My lot, my people, they reckoned the first might make it here someday. So they created a device powerful and
This is a
ingenious
Time Lord
enough to send
technology?
her back to
Yeah, I don't know.
Crainer.
The
It was
doctor
too
is a
dangerous
thing
to
called the
leave
Time
it
Lord.
out.
Well, Time Lady.
So I split it into 3 and hid it. I knew the first would be watching me, so I needed you to make sure those locations were amongst the last to exist, and that you could get back to them. That was crucial. You had to know them really well. I've appealed to the first to let us continue to live our lives, offered her a truce. She refused. So now you have to send her back to the genesis of time using the device you've assembled. You've hardly any time left.
I know what you've got to do. You've got to sonic the device.
I will. Now listen. Now, I promised, as soon as I got to the final fight between you and me, that since the doctor's not here, I'd give a big rousing speech. Now, you have met with all reality, all humanity, Scarrow, Earth, can't say it. I was gonna say Ssundee's a home planet, but I can't. But you have managed to piss off the one person that you know has a possibility of stopping you. You might not know it. You might think it's a crazy notion. But there's one being who will not stand for what you're doing. That's the human race. I want to grab a pyramid. What good did that do? Oh, please. Oh, it's sucking you in. Okay, I thought it was pushing us. Well, it's kind of pushing us back.
Yes,
I don't
you
know.
did it.
It's
You-
spatial. It's weird. So I did good.
Think of me kindly when I'm gone. When you see a sunset or flowers, remember my love for you.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
only
so
wanted
sorry.
what was best for my children.
I know, but the way you went about it,
For you.
you couldn't. The way you went about it couldn't be helped.
Well, I don't want you to get too big for your boots, but guess what?
What?
I reckon you just saved the universe.
Oh, I just saved the fucking universe. I mean, the Doctor's done it billions and billions and billions of times. But hey. Alright now. Now, Doctor. Where to next? Because I reckon I don't want to stop. Oh, did you get working? Yeah, HDMI 2 now. That's the only way I could set it up without it glitching out. you guys don't know, I'm talking to my brother. Yeah. I'm sorry, but that still giddies. That still makes me giddy.
Has been flung back to the beginning of time, but she's not dead. Without her, the virus ceased to exist, and reality has snapped back into place. But because the First lives, she's effectively in a time loop. She will try time and time again to unleash the virus and wipe out all of sentient creation. Her threat will recur over and over. She will always return, which is why you must always be there to stop her. I'm taking you back to where it all started. The little laundrette in London. I'm sorry I misled you. I had to. I let the First kidnap me, and I had to let her think I was done for. I knew she might intercept some messages, and knew she wouldn't be worried about you collecting Zyton. Why would she? She thought she was invincible. But all the time I was working with you. I only work with the best, and I knew you fitted the bill. I always know. And before you go, one more thing. Emma, I've downloaded her consciousness into a synthetic person. Someone you might recognize. Away from all this, she's living a happy life because of everything you did. And she is so grateful. We've landed. The TARDIS has brought us home. Recognize this place? Go on. Take a look. You're gonna have to do it all over again to save the universe. And steady. You'll feel disorientated for a second or two. That's because we've shorted out the time differential. But you'll be okay in a tick. Right. This is goodbye. For now. Just two more things. One, thank you. Really, thank you for everything. And two, you remember Emma told you she'd always be your friend?
Well, that makes two of us.
That was great ending. So basically, what the Doctor means by time loop, and this is cool, by the way. This is cool. Thank you everyone who worked on this. The voice actors, the designers, the engineer, all these people that is going up that is scrolling right now. Thank you. To do this with the Doctor, you've seen this with the like Star Trek, couple Star Wars ones, but Doctor Who, some people never thought it was possible to do this kind of thing in this scale of a thing for Doctor Who, since that universe is so vast, so big. It's amazing to see this, and I just thank you. Like, I've been a fan of Doctor Who since I watched the Ninth Doctor on Netflix, when it was on Netflix in the US. And so seeing this, seeing how far this universe has gotten, it's amazing. And another thing, so if you don't know what she was talking about, basically, where personally, at the end of the game, you aren't, she's not talking about you, she's talking about you in a temporal sense. So, just gonna use this. So let's say, okay, so this is the start of the game. This is the first. Literally. So, the first will go through her lifetime. Until she gets to a point where she decides, I'm gonna wipe out all creation to make a brighter future. That's where we come in. That's where we come in. The Doctor asks for our help. We get in the TARDIS for the first time. We then go throughout grabbing the time crystals, yada yada yada. Then the fight happens. Well, fight, and this is the best I can do for air quotes. The fight. where we finally reassemble the device that the Time Lord made to trap the First. This sends the First all the way back. It doesn't send us back. It sends the First back. So the First is constantly in this motion of a loop where no matter how hard she tries, no matter how hard she fights, our temporal selves will always be there to fight her. The Doctor will always be kidnapped by the First, always ask for our help, yada yada yada. This is why, this is amazing to see Doctor Who in a actual big, wide VR game. Cause you watch this and you hear the Doctor talk about time loops, alien planets, universal threats to space and time, but you can never imagine yourself feeling like you're there, helping the Doctor, fighting these things. It's so amazing. And before I end off this video, May 15th, a very special series will start. It's one of my favorite series. If you guys never heard of Budget Cuts, it's a VR game that basically, I'm not going to spoil it, but so far it's been only on Steam for HTC Vive, Oculus, I believe Oculus, I'm not sure entirely, I think it's just for HTC Vive. But May 15th is finally coming to PS4 VR. So, I'm happy for it. I can't wait. Before we leave, I want to try out one arcade. Time Vortex, TARDIS, Dalek Shooter. I deserve vengeance! I never rage quit. Never have I rage quit on a video. And Elijah can confirm. I've never rage quit on a video. It's just the damn Daleks of Skaro. So, if I get a chance to blast them to hell, I'll beg them. I'll make them beg for mercy. Only one woman has ever done that. Rarson. The one woman in the universe ever to make a Dalek beg for mercy. I'm excited. I deserve vengeance. Oh, Weeping Angels also. And I might try Weeping Angels.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh. What?
The intruder must be eliminated.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I'm guessing this happened. Oh, I actually have to look.
Okay, get us through those doors.
I actually have to look. Oh. I actually have to look. That's a nice concept.
Watch out for
That is a nice concept. I actually have to look. Use my eye stalk to aim.
My casing has suffered catastrophic damage. I have failed. I have.
That is such a neat concept. I like that.
We can destroy those Dalek energy blasts before they reach us.
Come on. Exterminate! Exterminate!
Destroy it, and the Dalek will rise to power levels over 9,000.
Brutality.
This is such a neat concept. I like this. Hello, Dalek body, can't fly. Well, I can elevate. Come on. Come on, give me.
Overheated and shoot for too long. So be careful.
Be serious, overheat. Hold on, guys. I gotta get dog out. Oh, ow.
Guys, I was trying to rest for more time.
That's such an interesting concept. I might done with that. I can't believe well, at least I can do a mark and be like, I
Go talk to Jonah.
I'm getting pants on. Oh, remember? Bah! Bah, bah! Die, Matthews! Good. Eric? Lately. Manifesto. All hermits have them. I don't can't believe that Eric became a frickin' everyone look at me! Ow, ow, get out of me! Hold on, because I might wanna come with you. You gotta grab something? Here's your leash.
Hey, maybe you can do Printed Beast also.
I don't. Well, at least it'll give me a chance to do. I will be 10 days later. In 10 days later, cooking! 4 issues! Because what I like about Until Dawn's collectibles, like, you don't need a specific. There's no specific thing that you need. I like that the totems each present their own, like. Oh, it's not just one totem pole at once. Yeah, it's not just one totem pole to get a bit of the story. Yeah, I'm gonna walk in real quick and then I'm gonna with you and grab. think I might just restart from the chapter I left off on.
I thought the data was gone.
No, when I play through it again.
Oh, you made that recording?
Yes. I gotta get shit on those. And I gotta go get my walk. What time do you work? Wasn't even down there. I was up here.
Where's, Crainer? Are you working today?
No. No.
Yeah, hold on, let me grab my phone.
Yeah. Better grab mine too, please. Let me end the video real quick.